Alright guys, how's everybody doing today? We got the Subaru all finished up today. I mean, we got a few odds and ends, but mainly I gotta put the fender back on this side. I got all the places welded. I just gotta cut patches and weld them on. Cut that seatbelt and stuff out of there. That's how I did my tank. Got my tank all mounted up. I made a floating tank because this has the tank still in it, which I'm just going to cut big holes in. That way all the gas drains out and stuff, which it's already drained, but there's still a little bit in there. So I welded that together, put that. There's a bottom there where the tank, you can actually unbolt the tank and take it up out. So yeah, it came out pretty good. It could have come out better, but for my first one, it don't really matter to me. It works. It's sturdy. It ain't going nowhere. Got the battery all in, done. Got the hood done. I got it where allowed 4 spots. I know some of the stuff we went over in the last video, but this is going to be probably the last video you guys will see on this one here until it's full. Finished welding the doors, some odds and ends on the inside, weld the tailgate or the hatch. I'm going to try and get 2 fenders, but I don't know when I'll get back to work to get them. If anything, I'll just end up having to use these, which it really ain't going to matter, but there ain't much to them things anyways. Bumper's fully welded on. I gotta look into tires. I gotta find 2 16-inch tires for this, because the ones on the drive tire on that side, it's a winter tire, but it just don't get very good traction. I have to find something good tread. I'm probably gonna leave that bumper on. I was gonna put a steel bumper on there, just a cheap rear bumper off like a Crown Vic, and I don't think it's really gonna hold. And anyways, I got thinking these station wagons are going to pack in. You really don't need a bumper, to be honest with you. Because if you have this welded here, we're allowed 4 places on the gate. And if that's all welded, don't matter if that's on there. I might even end up just cutting that off, cutting it right there and right there. Let them 2 ends on. And just let it go up however it goes. I don't think it's going to plow or anything, but I mean, there's a lot of room from there to there. And these station wagons with all these extra pillars, it's actually got braces on the floor. One there, one over here. There's another brace up there. This one I got out now because I moved the fuel lines. But I got I sent it a little too hard over there with the chain. I had the chain wrapped around, about ripped the whole pillar out. So I got to tack weld that back together just so it holds a little bit. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much ready to go. Besides welding these doors, paint, put that fender back on, which it's right there. Weld everything up. And then if there's something going on with the cooling in this, I've noticed. But it's getting hot here, and it's steaming out of here, but the radiator's not getting hot. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if it's... I gotta hook the fans up yet too. That's the only other thing I gotta do. I think the thermostat's garbage in this. It's either thermostat or water pump, but either way it's getting ran. It blows up, blows up. It's just pretty much to go out there and have fun with. So, I mean, I'll see what I can do. I don't know with these. I think you gotta take the intakes off. I mean, you might be able to get back in there. It's... right there's the thermostat housing, but it goes clear back in under. I don't know if I can get them out, which I should be able to. It's probably just going to be a pain in the you-know-what. But get them out, maybe got that thermostat just that way the water's circulating. See if that helps any. And get them fans running too. That could be one reason why. Maybe it's just not certain, or it's getting too hot without them fans running. But, because it'll push it out of here. Pushes right out of the overflow, and it could even be a bad cap, I don't know. So maybe I'll switch that out, try that, and get the fans hooked up before I take that apart, and then go from there. Other than that, I ain't doing no tranny cooler. We just looped the lines right there. I got to tie this up a little better. One of my zip ties broke over here. So we'll get that done. It's charging, everything like that, so... the only thing I worry about is as long as this motor stays running. It's got a little bit of a knock to it, but we're going to put some 1540 weight in it. That's what I put in the LS over there. She seems to love it. I had that 530 in there and I had a tick all the time. And I tried 1030, same thing. My truck I tow them with, the Chevy, it has a 4.8 in it. It does the same thing. So But that's about it for this one. That's all I can really think of. Anything else? Anything else? Just reason I didn't drop the tank on these for a lot of you new guys. Subarus, you have to drop at least the two rear K-frame bolts for the rear end, and drop it down to get these tanks out. So what promoters let you do is cut holes in the bottom of the tank, and you can let the tank in. Just got to make sure you got big enough holes that everything's drained, because these are a pain. I mean, you can get them out, don't get me wrong, but it'd take you about 30-40 minutes to get them out. So a lot of people just say, screw it, I punched a hole in it, drained it. I'm gonna punch a couple more holes all the way around it, and then I'll take the Sawzall and cut the bottom out. And what's nice too, leaving that in, that's gonna leave extra metal in there. So, alright, I think we're ended off there. You guys have any questions before this thing goes and runs? It's May 16th, as long as it don't get pushed back, which if it does, we're still running either way. Not that day, but he'll push the date, and it'll still be in the spring that we will run this car, well, the Derby. So this car will be ran. Any questions on how I've done anything, I'll make a video if you want, just let me know. And I guess we'll do a video here whenever it's done, fully painted and ready to go. And then I just did an update on the LS, so we'll give you guys, there's a couple things here done to it, which we're going to do an update video on the LS. So any questions on that too, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see, how I do things if you want to know. If not, it's fine. I had a couple people asking me about carbureted LSs and stuff again. Any questions, just comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And well, I think we're going to end it off there. And we'll see you guys at the next video.